Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very special pick a card for you guys, and this is the spring energy forecast. What is going to be going on for you in the spring based on your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign. So I'm going to be dividing this reading up into water signs, air signs, fire, and earth. And obviously I'm going to do a little quick tarot reading for each zodiac sign. And then I'm going to do an overall oracle reading for just water, for air, for fire, and for earth. So please do remember that this is a general reading, not a personal reading. If you do want to book a personal reading, there's information in the drop-down box on how to do that. Plus, you can check out my Patreon to get daily readings and view exclusive content. I do have personal reading tiers. Most of them are full right now, but you might want to check it out because one did open up on the 2-question monthly tier. So anyways, obviously you're going to go and you're going to pick your readings. You can just listen to one of them, you know, your sun, your rising, or your moon, or you can listen to all three, whatever, you know, you want to check out and see what is in the cards for you. And again, I said general reading, not a personal one. So there's absolutely zero reason to take anything personally because again, I'm reading for large groups of people here. So go ahead, pause the video, go to whichever you want to start out with first. All the information on where to click is in the drop-down box. And let's get started. Start off with Pisces first. So for our main energy for spring, we have the Hierophant card and we have the Chariot. Holy shit. Okay. So obviously, I see Pisces people are going to be dealing with a few things here. Maybe moving away from something. I feel like I feel like this vibe of moving away on your, like away from some traditional thing that you've always done, and you're moving away from that. You're moving forward into the future here. I feel like Pisces people have been definitely working on balancing themselves out at this time, like through the winter. And now that we're going into spring, I feel like for some of you, definitely there could be a big move, like an actual physical move that is happening. Some of you could be going back to school because we have the Hierophant there. Some of you are leaving some old like beliefs, maybe that were more of a structured nature behind, and you are going to go off and do your own thing, like follow your own bliss, I feel like. I don't know why. I just keep getting this sense of like leaving something behind, like that is something that's way more structured and traditional. And you're going to be like more open-minded and more like your eyes are wide open and you're adventurous and you're moving on very victoriously into the future. Some of you could actually be graduating from school too, because, or some of you are getting like a job promotion or you're moving your work. And some of you like the work that you're doing, it could be for some kind of structured organization. Or long-standing, like, you know, with long-standing traditions, or, you know, even like, you know, an organization with strong beliefs. I feel like some of you definitely are getting your finances completely in order and like everything straight. Some of you could be leaving a lot of debt behind, even. You know, because the Hierophant is all about like bookkeeping and stuff. And I see the Chariot. Some of you could be making a profit. Who are like, you know, or starting your own business, or you are moving into like you started your own business. And I feel like for some of you, you definitely come from a home where it's like you have a very strict traditional values. Some of you could actually be working for, you know, your own family's business or something. But I see that there's a lot of victory here and success. And it took a lot of hard work and balance, but you've done it. But I also, like I said, I feel some of you guys are definitely like graduating or moving or getting a promotion, but I definitely see a move here involved, okay? So now we're going to move on to Cancer and see what Cancer has going on here. For overall energy, we have the High Priestess and we have the Five of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. So I'm getting the sense here with Cancer that some of you have been under a lot of pressure, a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. Maybe some of you have been having like a lot of like, self-effacing, kind of like feelings, you've been really hard on yourself. But I feel like you've been getting messages recently and just picking up like general like esoteric knowledge and spiritual messages and guidance that's helping to lead you out of a state of anxiety, depression, a lack mindset, like feelings that you're just not good enough. But I feel like, you're gaining some sort of lesson here through all of this, hardship that you've been through. It's like you're gaining actual wisdom because of it. And, you will be able to overcome this situation and become the wiser for it, I feel that for some of you also, I don't know why I'm getting this message, but some of you are going to be meeting somebody soon who is going to be with you through thick and thin, till death do us part kind of vibe I'm getting. It definitely a soulmate kind of an energy here, but you could be like, getting a sense of this and like feeling it intuitive, because Cancer is highly intuitive sign. Okay. And, ruled by, the moon, and we have a moon here depicted behind the High Priestess, of course, as always. And I feel like intuitively, you're just going to know how to pull yourself out and know how to move forward and know what to do. I feel like you're going to be in the right place at the right time. And I feel like you're being guided, and you just, as long as you're listening to your intuition, it's going to push you and steer you in the correct, the correct path. God, I'm having issues today. The Five of Pentacles also, of course, we're dealing with, the monetary stuff. We're dealing with the material realm of things. And, honestly, some of you could be, starting to work at a healthcare, like something to do with healthcare. Some of you could be doing some sort of social work. And some of you could be like actually like putting forth time and energy into like charity work. I'm feeling like you might be feeling called to look into that and do something with that, or you guys could be getting a job with something, with a charity or a nonprofit group that does something to help others. I just feel like, I feel a lot of love, compassion, support. What the hell's that? God, today is just one of those kind of days. Anyways, Mondays. I feel like there's such a really, it's hard for me to describe it, the energy. I'm feeling it really at my heart center here. And I'm feeling that some of you have just been through some rough shit. But I feel like you're going to be coming out of that. And like I said, it's going to be, I want to say, the light at the end of the tunnel. It's like you've been through the dark night of the soul, and you're, reaching this enlightenment and some wisdom because of it. And not only that, but I feel like somebody's going to be at your side soon, and they're really going to they're going to show their true colors as like somebody you can really count on and rely on, and will always be there for you. So what do we have up for Scorpio for our overall energy? Well, oh shit, we have shadow work and we have the Two of Swords. Damn. Okay, so with shadow work, I believe this is an extra in this deck. I'm going to take a peek at this one. Obviously, you guys in the spring are going to be definitely doing some shadow work. Now, what is shadow work? It's nothing evil, okay? It's nothing bad. It is just simply acknowledging the past pains, the fears, the hurts, anything that, might be a little bit dark and, despair driven or whatever within our lives, and like where our deep seated fears lie. And we are working on moving past them. We're acknowledging them so that we can heal. This is healing work. Shadow work is healing, okay? Who the fuck doesn't want to heal? All right? Or you want to live and wallow in misery for the rest of your life. I mean, nobody does. So that is what this is. It also shows a very fucking strong person who is able to do that shadow work, confront these issues that we're having, and move past them. And I see it with that Two of Swords. It's like, I feel like you're doing the shadow work because maybe you're getting in contact with your higher self, trying to understand why it's so goddamn hard for you to make decisions sometimes, and where this fear lies. Also, for some of you could be having, being afraid of getting into a freaking relationship even. You want to see something fucking trippy, water sign people? Okay, not just the Scorpios here, but if you go and you look at all the cards here, we have the Hierophant. There is a moon behind the Hierophant. We have a moon behind the High Priestess, and even over here in the Two of, and there's a full moon here, and then we have another crescent moon. So we have crescent moons showing up in all of the water signs. So I really feel like working with lunar energies with the water signs in general is going to be very important. But, you know, I feel like there's some kind of realization or some kind of work that's being done, because maybe you're trying to figure out why it's so goddamn hard to make a freaking, why it's, certain things are just so difficult and so hard for you. And by doing this shadow work and really getting in contact with your higher self, and then that, you know, going into the darkness here to see the light, you're going to really learn a lot and gain a lot of knowledge and information and wisdom from doing so. With the key words with shadow work are illumination, balance, synergy, healing, and acceptance. Accepting the current state of your body, mind. You know, what is the state your body and your health are in? What is the state of your mind? You know, I feel like for some of you, you could be having a hard time choosing to see the truth of the situation. Okay, or seeing the truth of the state that you're in currently. And there needs to be this blindfold lifted so that you can actually see, you know, what is going on here. So that you can take a good look at yourself, so that you can become enlightened, so you can move past and you can heal. Because I feel like there is some underlying current here it's such a beautiful energy. Release that shit so you can move the hell on. You know, it says, what deeper habits are ready for my awareness? Where is my shadow presenting itself the most? These are the questions here. And Carl Jung, there's a Carl Jung quote here that says, to confront a person with their shadow is to show them their own light. Yes, exactly. I mean, Scorpio, you guys, you're the phoenix rising from the fucking ashes. Yes, rise the fuck up and be your badass self, because you got it going on. So, you know, now I'm going to read this to you because I feel like you guys need to hear it. It says, within each of us is a shadow self, a multifaceted inner vessel of the pains, traumas, fears, and suppressions we have experienced throughout our life. Very often we think of the shadow as something negative or malevolent, as this word has been known to conjure up themes of darkness and fear. But if we look a bit closer, we may find our shadows are the ultimate liberators. Exactly. Acting as the most profound catalyst for aligning with our truth. Like the dark matter of our universe, dreams and seeds of light may be cultivated in the space, offering new portals for healing and transformation. Exactly. Our shadows can help anchor our own brilliance and self-worth in teaching us to rise and transmute from the ashes that divide us from within. This may happen when we release our hidden burdens or remove the masks of the personas we continuously hide behind, allowing us to dive deeper within the waters of our heart. The hidden aspects of our shadow also show us where our thoughts or habits have become entrenched or addictive over time, which is helpful when looking at how and where we may need to make some profound changes in our life. Wow, you guys. Shit. So, obviously, good Lord, I'm having actual fucking shit flying around my office and falling. That is so fucking strange. I'm reading for you guys, and this is happening. And let me tell you, there's no heat on, no air going through my fucking office. Spirit is on deck, and they're talking to you guys, okay? So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get into the oracle message for the water signs here. So I'm going to move these little guys up here. I got some dragon's blood oil on Cancer. So you guys might want to work with dragon's blood. It is a protecting, healing kind of, definitely protecting. So, and I have angelite here for you guys. So this is another crystal you might want to work with. Excuse me. Shit. God. So we have forgiveness. We have the Ace of Gems with reward, and these cards are about love life. So I'm gonna tell you a little bit about that. We have beech with power and prayer. So beech trees with power and prayer. We have celery dragon with renewal. Oh my God, yeah. And then we have forgive someone. So obviously we have forgiveness coming up twice here. So this is something this group definitely needs to work on. Water signs, if there's something you need to forgive within yourself, especially Scorpio here who's doing that shadow work. Oh my goodness, I need to move this guy out of the way because Cancer is... the oil is like kind of getting on my cards and I don't want it to, oh no, it isn't. That's just the shadow. Okay. Well, I'm putting that there anyway. So anyways, guys, so, any kind of forgiveness that needs to occur. Okay. Now remember, forgiveness doesn't mean condoning someone's behavior. Okay. Ever. Forgiveness is just so you can heal and you can move on. So I feel like this is a big one for this group because through this forgiveness, and, you know, like by meditating, prayer, whatever it is that you do, manifestations, calling upon deity, whatever that it is that you do, you're definitely going to be rewarded. And there's going to be a sense of rebirth and renewal within this group. No doubt about it. Okay. So let's take a look at forgiveness here. And it says, to forgive is to set a prisoner free and discover that the prisoner was you. That is the quote. Oh my gosh. By Louis B. Smedes. Okay. So holding on to the past hurts and injustices keep you imprisoned within your own pain. Therefore, it is imperative that you forgive, for in doing so, you will set yourself free. Yet to forgive does not mean that you condone or approve another's harmful actions. It just means that you are no longer willing to be that person's victim. Forgiving cuts the negative energetic ties that bind you to a painful past action. Forgive and set yourself free because you are worth it. In doing so, you will regain your sense of self and your life will change for the better. And so there's affirmations with this, and it says, in forgiving another, I set myself free. I forgiving another, I show love and respect for him. In forgiving another, it literally says I, though. They messed up. In forgiving another, I show love and respect for myself. Exactly. So, you know, since we're doing the forgiveness, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to, you know, move on to this forgiveness right here. It says forgive someone. So let's read both of those right now. Okay, so with this one, it says hurt people hurt people. In other words, like when you hurt people, you're... Anyway, you get the message. So you're going to feel it. When you hurt somebody else, you're actually hurting yourself. That's the point of this, okay? So don't go out of your way to be an asshole, basically, in a nutshell. So if you've pulled this card, your heart is asking to be healed through the process of forgiveness. Psychologists define forgiveness as a conscious, deliberate decision to release feelings of resentment or vengeance towards people who have harmed you, regardless of whether they actually deserve it. Life is too short to hold on to hatred. Exactly. Forgiveness doesn't mean a reconciliation, and it certainly doesn't deny the seriousness of any offense against you. However, grudges take up our precious time and energy that could be used for spiritual growth. Preoccupation with pain from past prevents us from engaging in the possibilities of the present moment and stops the flow of life when you get stuck on old hurts. Every traumatic, painful, or uncomfortable moment you've experienced offered you a chance to grow, to become stronger, to be who you really are. The past is the past. We can't change what happened, but we can accept and grow from it. Sometimes the hardest person to forgive is yourself because of all the negative self-talk, the unaligned actions, and the ignored whispers of your soul. Let's see, is that it? Nope, that's not it. So let's face it. Sometimes assholes are the exact reason why we make a courageous change. That's so fucking true. I can't believe this card came up. Okay, anyways. I look back and can now thank my inner mean girl for always bringing to my attention the thought, you're fat, as a deeper desire to get healthy and love my body. With hindsight, you can find the silver lining in each experience, learn the lesson so you don't repeat the same cycle, and begin to thank each person for their contribution to your evolution. Let go of the weight you're carrying. Find compassion for yourself and others. Is there someone that comes to mind immediately that you've been holding hostage in your heart? Try this powerful forgiveness exercise. Write a letter to the person you would like to forgive, and once you're done releasing all your emotions, let it all out in the letter. Then tear it up, take a deep breath, and say in the intention, I let go and forgive as you exhale. Forgiveness heals the soul, lightens the burdens, and energizes the spirit. Freedom is on the other side of releasing resentment, regret, hatred, anger, blame, or mistrust. Oh boy. Happiness is within your power. Break down the walls you've built up around your heart and let love in. And it says, I release the heaviness in my heart and forgive all involved. Oh shit, you guys, that was heavy. I felt that one. Seriously, because, honestly, when everything shitty has happened in your life, instead of like holding on to the grudge and resentment and being pissed off, it's really vital and important that we like look at it as a lesson and realize, thank you. Thank you for pointing that out to me. Thank you for showing me what I don't want to do, what I don't want to be like, and what I don't want to treat people like. Thank you. Now, I know what I don't want, and that's you. So I'm going to forgive you, and I'm going to move the fuck on. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. You know, I don't know. I just get so fucking fired up when it comes to this kind of shit because I fucking can so relate to this. Ay. So obviously, forgiveness here. You guys deserve it. Okay, so let it go. So, that being said, let's take a look at the Ace of Gems here with reward. So I feel like part of this process for the water signs for, whether you're in a relationship or not, by doing this and healing yourself, okay, by forgiveness, you're going to reward yourself greatly, okay? So let's see what's up with the love here with the reward. And it says, you will soon be rewarded. You will finally attain and make the most of what you have hoped, planned, and worked for. It is most likely a greatly improved love life, but you may also win something giving you more wealth, power, or status. It may come to you as the realization of a dream, gift, inheritance, bonus, promotion, or other reward. Sex appeal, new adventures, and good chemistry between you and a partner who loves you are indicated. Good news regarding children and animals is also indicated. Savor this time and realize that you have earned it, whether you or anyone else thinks you have. That's right, baby. Fuck all the haters. Okay. But forgive them. Because, hey, seriously, if there's people hating on you, obviously you're doing something right, okay? Let them go wallow in their own freaking self-effacing bullshit. You don't need to take part in that. Just look at them and be like, I forgive you. One day you're going to understand that that's not a cool kind of behavior to have. You're going to feel it in one way or another. Because it always what goes around comes around, right? Okay, so now we're going to take a look at beach here. And let's see what happens here. So the beech tree can awaken old knowledge and new expressions of it within our life. Its spirit is one of great strength and grace. Its presence here is a reminder that your words have great power to heal, to curse, to bless, and more. When you give vocal expression to thoughts, their energy begins to unfold and manifest somewhere in the world around you. Look to the power of prayer. It will make your thoughts and wishes clearer and help you accomplish tasks more easily right now. It has great potential right now, and those prayers will be heard. And I have to say, when it comes to people, if they hurt you and stuff like this, honestly, how I think about it when this kind of stuff happens is, yes, I go through a phase where I get pissed slightly. But it really, honestly, it takes a lot to get me pissed. My Mars placement can tell you about that. It's like, I'm pretty fucking chill and pretty patient, but then when you fucking cross the line, then I'll fucking come at you with my horns, okay? But I always look at people who are mean and nasty, and I always wonder what happened to them to make them that way. And I always, you know, honestly, I will like hope that one day that they won't feel that way and that they heal. I honestly do. That is what I mean, it makes me sad. It makes me sad that people feel the need to be that way. It's really like disappointing, you know, kind of. Okay, so celery dragon. Let's take a look at that. These are so cute. These cards are adorable. And if you've been paying attention, you know I like my dragons. Okay, so with the celery dragon, the message here is, with the arrival of the celery dragon comes the promise of renewal. Perhaps things have not been going your way. Maybe your life has seemed to be in a series of upsets, from small mishaps to major catastrophes. Be glad to see this harbinger of rebirth. Hey! Oh my God, this is especially for the Scorpios here. Like that phoenix who rises from the ashes, the celery dragon serves as guidance to show you the way out. Embrace a lightness of heart as you step into your next phase. Often there is a shadow period just before you can become your rejuvenated self. This is a time for you to awaken to a new way of being. Yes, indeed. Considering Scorpio had shadow work right there. Yes, yes, yes. So anyways, guys, that's what I have for water signs for spring. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notifications. In the drop down box, there's information on how to book a personal reading with me, plus my Patreon and social media information. I thank you guys for being with me, and I will catch you next time. Okay, so now it's time for my air signs here. We're going to start off with Aquarius. I'm going to move these guys out of the way, and let's see the overall energy for Aquarius here. We have the Devil, and we have the King of Cups. Ooh la la. Okay. We have Capricorn energy here. The Devil is all about, you know, decisions. It could talk about addictions. You know, there's feeling stuck, feeling trapped, but also, okay, everyone goes to the negative with the Devil a lot of the times. For me, it's like this can mean that, yes, but also it could straight up, you know, talk about massive creative potential, big time sensuality. How very Bjork. You know, it's like just incredible fucking ownership, like of like your own self. Boss energy, like hardcore, like somebody who has really got their shit together, like hardcore. I feel like for some of you, definitely you have somebody like this, because we have that King of Cups here too, that is coming into your life. Or this is somebody you're going to be dealing with, or straight up it is a situation where it's like some of you could be straight up coming into a relationship with somebody who could be a Capricorn, or they could be a water sign, but they are incredibly passionate, very sexy, but they've got their shit together. They are very balanced, and they have like a very grounded side of themselves, but it's like they have a balance between you know, logic and their emotion. They're very controlled, you know, and it's like this person could straight up be somebody who is like, as far as professions go, it could be somebody who's a doctor, you know, who's in like high level management. They could be a CEO, and you know, with the Devil, it could be anybody within like a computer company or an IT. They're doing a lot of negotiations. They could be like self-employed and have their own business or something like this. Also, another scenario here that we have is like some of you could be in a relationship with somebody where it's like straight up, you are so passionate about each other and like into each other that it's like almost borderline addiction with this person. Okay. You know, and some of you could also be addicted to your work, where this is like a nod to take a fucking break. You could be working too hard, but wow. I mean, I'm just getting massive, hot, sexy energy here, though. Seriously, though. That's what I'm feeling here. I also feel like for some of you, you could be in a situation where you're stuck. You're feeling a lot of, like feeling stuck, like you don't know what to do, and somebody's going to come in, and it's obviously a mature male, and they're going to help you deal with the situation. And I mean, for some of you, it could be like a mentor or somebody you work with, or just straight up, it's just, your other half. A masculine energy definitely coming in here, okay? And we're going to get more into it with the oracle messages for you guys. But it's like, I feel like, honestly, I feel like this is kind of hot, sexy energy straight up. Okay. So I feel like spring is going to get you some straight up for many of you. And many of you, you could be getting in a new job. Okay. And this is your boss that we're talking about. And your boss might actually be kind of hot. So, and like I mentioned, the careers already. So there you have it. So for Gemini, let's see the overall energy we have for Gemini. Oh, shut up. We have Gemini's card for Gemini with the lovers. Okay. And then we have the Three of Cups. Oh my gosh. Okay. Straight up. I think this is obvious. Somebody's going to be having a nice little fun time with their love life, Gemini, and it could be with another Gemini even. But you guys could end up meeting somebody through like some kind of friend group, some kind of celebration, a party. Love is in the air for you in the spring. Right around, look at May 22nd to June 21st. There you have it. So, yeah, I see, like, my heart feels like kind of fluttery, and I'm like grinning from ear to ear right now. It actually hurts. I'm smiling so hard. So obviously I feel like this is going to be like, you're going to have some fun times, okay, straight up this spring. And a love relationship could be in the air for some of you, most definitely. No doubt about it. Some of you could be also making huge decisions at this time. Some of you could actually be getting married or engaged or something come springtime. But all in all, it's not bad energy. It's really happy, and I'm feeling like a lot of good things here for you guys, no doubt about it. Some of you like maybe have been like hemming and hawing on making a decision about something, and it's like it's going to definitely play out well as well. So for Libra here, let's see what Libra has to say. And we have the Sun. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Obviously, you guys are going to be doing well career-wise. The sun is definitely shining on you. There's nothing shitty here, okay? It's like it's all good in spring for Libra, all right? We have... I just feel like you're just going to feel really good about yourself, and everything is working out really well, especially in the material realm of things. Some of you could be going into business for yourself. Some of you could be getting like a pay raise, like becoming a manager, or like getting an upgrade, like in the become a higher level management position. Some of you could be getting a new job within the healthcare industry, but I see that there is a lot of nurturing, loving, very happy, joyous kind of energy. Some of you could actually be like reuniting with a friend you haven't, or a sister that you haven't seen in a long time. And I just feel like that it's going to be really happy, good times for you. Some of you could actually be getting pregnant too. So if you're looking to get pregnant, I see good things here. I also feel like for you guys, for some reason, I want to say this because I keep staring at it. I feel like seeing rabbits could be a sign in synchronicity for you, because I just keep seeing that little brown bunny right there. It's so fucking cute. So I don't know. I'm just like totally feeling that vibe. I just feel like this is just a beautiful, very happy, joyous, celebratory kind of energy. And if you've done anything, if you put in the hard work at your job, or like with investments or something, everything's going to turn out good. It's all good for Libra here, okay? So now we're going to get into the oracle messages. For our oracle, I have the yellow obsidian here. So you guys might want to look into using this, learn about it more, because that's the stone I selected for you guys. And we have Flame of Inspiration. Here, I'm going to move these up out of the way a little bit. We have Flame of Inspiration. We have the Prince of Roses, which is, this is the Knight of Wands. Oh, well. You know, I did feel, you know, with Aquarius and Gemini, there was a lover coming in. So, you know, this could be who it is. We have Fog and Mist in reverse with Be Cautious. We have Dragon Fruit Dragon with Defense. Interesting. And we have Align Your Actions with Your Intentions. Okay, so we are going to get into this with the Flame of Inspiration. I feel like for some of you, like especially on the work front, you could have some like really good ideas, or you want to share or put forth some kind of you know, information or help or something, like you want to contribute to a project. And for some of you, you might actually have to like defend your position on this. Some of you could be I'm just going to say it. Some of you could be dealing with somebody who's in the wings that could be a little bit jealous of you. And so just like, you know, watch your back and, you know, make sure that you're protecting yourself and your energy. Be careful of any actions that you might think before you act, I feel like, for this group. But I feel like you guys are going to be coming up with some really fabulous ideas this spring too, that could actually be money-making ideas even. So with that flame, where are we? Way back here. Why did I pass this? There we go. Flame of Inspiration. So with this card, it says, logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. And that was Albert Einstein. So it says, your imagination is fertile at present, and you soon feel inspired to create. As you tap into the infinite power of creativity you hold within you, new possibilities unfold. Keep an open heart and mind, and be open to new ideas. Think outside the square, but don't take things too seriously. Make this a time of fun and exploration. Be in touch with your inner child, the true artist within you. An ideal will come to you that will lead to an abundant and fulfilling future. Interesting. Try to relax over the coming days. The more you relax, the easier it will be. Spend some time in nature and feel her fertile and healing energies. This can be a time of exploration and romance, an enchanted and magical time. Ho ho! So the affirmations are, I hold infinite creative power. I am inspired by life. I keep an open mind and heart. I am open to new ideas. I am in touch with my inner artist. Nice. Okay. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get into the love message here. And this is the love message for the air signs here with the Prince of Roses, the mover. So some of you could also be moving, okay? And, you know, straight up with the Knight of Wands, this could be a stranger in a strange land. This could be a tall, dark, and handsome person. This could be a foreigner, okay? Or you end up being the foreigner. So with this card, it says, the Prince of Roses has bred a completely new species of rose and dedicated it to his true love. He is a competitive young man who attracts excitement. He is brave and honest and likes to shake things up. He is a risk taker who loves the thrill of the chase and moves in quickly to get hot and heavy. He likes to win. His tendency is to go on to the next conquest without waiting around for a relationship to grow. You are about to meet or be required to take on the role of a person with the qualities of the Prince of Roses. An enthusiastic, open-minded partner may soon be yours. A person such as this brings fresh energy into your life, but can also wear you out with his or her challenging behavior. This card can also indicate that your love life will be improved by movement, such as a journey, a promotion, or a change of residence. Oh my God, you guys. Promotion can also mean getting getting publicity or even the buzz of favorable gossip. All of these things can help your relationships. Now, don't be shy or ashamed about who you are and where you've come from. Be proud of yourself and your reputation. Be a pioneer in the choices you make. Be an original. This card is the green light for developing some venture of your own. Take calculated risks in your relationships and don't overanalyze why or how things are working. Don't look back. It is a time to try fresh, trendy things and spend time with new people who will stimulate you. Fascinating. Okay. So with fog and mist there in reverse, this is going to be interesting. Let's see what this is. Fog and mist, and this is in reverse. Things are becoming a bit clearer. The fog is lifting and the mist is dissipating. You can venture forward now with much less worry about where you step. Things that have been hidden about people and events in your life will soon be revealed. The appearance of fog can reflect a blending of other dimensions and realms with your own. When the fog begins to lift, an open doorway between the spirit world and your daily life often becomes more visible. If you are wishing to explore this world, now is a good time to step through, but do so carefully. So, it's kind of weird because it's talking about movement and travel and stuff. So some of you definitely could be moving or moving to a completely different country. But also I feel like that it's really important to, be careful, okay? And make sure that you're making calculated risks and make sure that everything's like paperwork and everything is just in order and aligned. So let's take a look at dragon fruit here and see what this is all about. Okay. So the mystical meaning here is the dragon garden dragon reminds you, the dragon fruit dragon reminds you not to judge a fruit or a dragon by its cover. Often a thorny plant or person is only protecting their softer side. Know that sometimes people layer their defenses, which means you have to peel each one away. Be gentle with those who seem to make you jump through hoops to get to know them. Their outer scars are there for a reason. You have to decide if you want to spend the time working your way past each of their guardians at each of those gates. So basically, you guys might be coming in contact with somebody where it's like, it might take a while for them to warm up to you and to get to know you, but there's a reason for that. It's probably because that they're very cautious themselves, and they've been hurt maybe in the past or whatever, but it doesn't mean that they're not a good person, okay? Or that they're cool. They might seem kind of cold, or that might even seem like they're not into you, but they are. And they're just being cautious, and there's a reason for that, okay? Because there's probably some history and some story there. And that's where I think this probably is going to come in. So align your actions with your intentions. So let's see what this is having to say here. So stop people pleasing and align your actions with your intentions. It's no secret. We all have a to-do list a mile long, and showing up to this thing called life isn't always easy. We've been told by other people our whole life what to do, how to do it, and where to do it. We're used to standing in line, waiting our turn, and trying our hardest to get it right. We've never been told we have a choice. Team free will, okay? Have you been thinking you want to work out, yet having a Netflix and chill night instead of doing what you say you'll do? When you align your intentions, what you want, with the actions, what you do, you reclaim responsibility for your life. From there, you can begin to intentionally create a vision of your future that excites you. Achieving any dream or goal requires action, and without intention, we often lose sight of our vision when we say one thing and mean another, commit out of obligation, or even worse, we purposely take action out of our integrity just to fit in. Oh, that's fucking, no. This is all about integrity. Having fucking integrity. This is my jam right here, okay? If you pulled this card, it's time to walk your talk and start taking aligned action towards your goals and dreams. If you've been lacking integrity lately, let this be your gentle nudge to pull it together and get back on track. It says, I take aligned action towards my goals and dreams, even when it's scary. So yeah, I fucking hate it when I'm like, You want to piss me off? Don't have integrity. Okay, that is something that sends me over the edge. I can't handle that shit. It's like, don't be a fake ass bitch. Okay, that is what, you know, when you have integrity, you're not fake. Okay, and this is a nod to make sure that you're not faking it with people. Okay, be real, be true, do what you say what you mean, you know, stuff like that. Definitely. So achieving any dream or goal requires action. Just remember that, you guys. And it's like, you can't sit on your butt waiting for a sandwich to appear in your lap. You have to go out and you have to fucking make the bitch and get it. Okay? So anyways, interesting stuff for the air signs here. So that's it. That's all I have for you. I will see you next time. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. I'm like freaking brain farting right now really hard. It's been this way all week so far, since Sunday. Anyways, information, drop-down box, personal readings. If you're interested in getting one with me, plus my Patreon and my social media. God, you guys, sorry. I'm still like up in there in the ether, like thinking about this reading. So anyways, thank you guys so much. I will catch you next time. Bye. All right, for my fire signs, this is going to be your guys' stuff. We're going to start off with Aries, though, first here. And look at the overall energy for spring. What is coming your way? What are you going to be dealing with here? And we have the Hermit, and we have the Hangman. Holy shit. Looks like that Aries is going to be going within big time. You guys might be changing your point of view about how you feel about a certain situation. I feel like you guys are going to be spending a lot of alone time trying to figure shit out. You could be going through a spiritual awakening as well. There's something going on where you are completely freaking revamping your point of view on something, I feel like. There's a big change coming. We have Virgo energy here. Some of you might be dealing with a Virgo. And we have like Neptunian, like kind of a Pisces energy here as well. I feel like some of you, like definitely through meditation and especially meditation, I feel like you guys are going to be gaining some insights this way. You could just be going within because you need a fucking break. Maybe something has been really stressful in your life right now, and it's time to go within and really think things through. Like, what is it that you really want out of life? I feel like there's like one of these kind of moments going on here where it's like, what do I really want? What am I doing here? You know, you're going to be like questioning freaking a lot of things. And changing your standpoint on that. I feel like I see a lot of journaling going on in your future here. Because I feel like that's going to really help you to figure things out. Also making pros and cons lists as well, I see. Staying grounded is really important through this process. And I feel like you're doing this because honestly, you've kind of, some of you have been feeling really stuck lately. Like you've reached like a standstill, like you're at a very, mucky kind of phase. But just remember that, in the murky, still nasty, green, slimy waters blooms the freaking beautiful lotus. You got to go through some shit to get to the sunlight. You know what I mean? And that is what I feel like is going on here. But I feel like you're going to be gaining some very valuable insights through this process. Most definitely. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to move on to the Leo energy, and I'm going to do the oracle message for the fire signs at the end here. So for Leo, what am I seeing here? We have the Death card. Oh, and oh my God. What is it with the fire signs going within? Okay. It reminds me of a SpongeBob. There was like an episode of SpongeBob, go within, or I think some of you probably know which one I'm talking about. I'm just like totally hearing that. Anyways, obviously there's shit, man, with the freaking fire signs. I'm curious now as to what's going to come up for Sagittarius. There is some big time transformation and changes coming up this spring for you. But that is kind of what spring is about. It's a rebirth. It's a renewal that's going on. And I feel like you're going to be searching for deeper truths within yourself to find, you know, where it is you want to go from here. I feel like you guys are feeling like you need like a revamp, a glow up, a reinvention of yourself. You're ready to get the fuck, you know, maybe get out of the hermit mode for this group. Because maybe you've spent a lot of time, you know, in quiet contemplation and meditation, where some of you still need to do that. Some of you are moving out of that, and you know you're being reborn through this process. And why am I'm feeling like something that you're starting now could like really come into fruition during Scorpio season 2. Even though we're talking about spring right now, I feel like whatever it is that you're starting up is going to like build and become more powerful, and then really release during, I want to say Halloween for some reason. Okay. I don't know what the hell if that means anything to any of you, but that is coming up here. So obviously, like the Aries group here, I feel like this group can really benefit from, you know, the whole meditation process. And I said for them, for journaling, this might be helpful for you guys if this is what helps you to get in touch with your thoughts, things like that. Most definitely. But I see like, and also some of you could be like going through like a whole new revamp of your fitness routine, and like getting like a straight up fucking makeover this spring and just like redoing everything. Cause I feel like you guys have, I don't know why I'm feeling like you guys feel like you need to detox, for some of you. So that's coming up for there. So let's see what Sagittarius now has got in the works here. So for Sagittarius, we have, we have the Chariot, and we have the Judgment card. What? Okay, so the Death and the Judgment card are very similar in that we have a brand new beginning here. But I feel like for Sagittarius, some of you could definitely be moving house completely. You are charging off into your future. You're very successful this spring. You're balancing that light and dark. I feel like you guys have figured out what it is that you want to do. You're hearing the call to your future. Some of you are hearing the call to move to a specific area because you're feeling drawn there for a purpose. There's probably somebody you guys need to meet. So I don't, you know, for some of you, I'm sure that has meaning. Also, obviously Cancer season is going to be a big one for you guys. And you might end up, for some of you, I feel like you guys are feeling called to like, some of you could be like getting a new job or something like this, or switching your careers or taking a new job. Some of you could be going back to school, but I feel like you're really hearing that call. You're feeling that urge to get on with it. You want to move forward with your life. You're fucking tired of being in the same spot. I feel like forward momentum, like let's go, 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 go. And that is very Sagittarius kind of energy anyway. Something is going to be called to your attention too. There's something you're going to learn as well. That's really going to be like an aha moment, I feel like, for you guys. Okay, so anyway. So I also feel like for some of you, definitely this is a move for Sagittarius that's over a body of water. So just saying, putting that out there. And also I feel like for Sagittarius, moon cycles could be very important for manifestation. Okay, so be paying attention to what's going on. Also, pay attention to moon void of course. You don't want to do any manifestations when it's void of course, because then you're just dealing with utter and complete chaos. And it's like, you don't know what you're going to fucking get because you're not working with a specific energy. Okay. It's like playing Russian roulette. Okay. So anyways, let's get into the oracle messages for the fire signs. So for the fire signs, your crystal here is the Tangerine Aura Quartz. That is your guys' stone. You might want to look into that, get some, keep it near you at all times. So your oracle messages for your fire signs, we have wisdom. I'll move these guys up. We have wisdom, We have Judgment again. Oh my God. So Sagittarius, be paying attention to this card because this is definitely going to have to do with you. We have Birch in reverse with Heal the Past. We have Spinach Dragon with Strength. So obviously, something is going to require a great deal of strength during the springtime that you guys, also you might want to look into strength training, okay? And then we have Set Your Intentions with Heart and Soul. Okay, so let's look at the Wisdom card first. I feel like, again, I felt like with this card definitely, but all of the cards really, you guys are going to be gaining some tidbit of wisdom, okay, this spring. It's going to change your perspective. And look at that. We have the Hangman, we have the Hermit, we have Judgment, we have all this stuff. Definitely, I feel like the fire signs are going to be really changing their perspective and their direction in life. There is definitely some issue with healing stuff from the past and letting it fucking go here. There is, the need to stay strong. And also, like I said, for some of you, you need to be looking into strength training because it could actually help you. And then if any of you are working with intentions, like I said, watch out for moon void of course. Don't set any intentions during that time, and make sure that your intentions are for your highest good. Okay. So let's look at that wisdom card first. Okay. The greatest wisdom is to see through appearances. And this card confirms that you have taken the right course of action and have responded in the correct manner. Sometimes the best thing for all concerned is to have the strength to say no. Strength. So yeah, some of you are needing to say no and fucking mean it, okay? Your recent response will empower and help both you and others. You have shown great wisdom by standing in your truth, and yet you have done this with great love and respect for yourself and others. You are like the willow whose branches sway with the wind, but whose roots remain firmly embedded within the earth. Life is constantly changing, but its core essence remains the same. Love and wisdom do not change, they only grow stronger. Continue to live and respond to all in your life through love and truth, for in doing so, you honor the spirit of all living things, okay? And wisdom, the affirmations are, I listen to my inner wisdom. I stand firm in my truth. Life is constantly changing, but love and wisdom only grow stronger. And I have to say, the only way to gain wisdom is through failure and also through age, period. Okay? You don't gain wisdom from reading a book. You gain knowledge from reading a book. Wisdom, you got to actually experience the shit for yourself. Okay? So I feel like you're definitely going to be experiencing some things this spring and you're going to become the wiser for it, okay? So with our love card here, which this is talking about the love life, and we have the Judgment card, and we have card 20. Okay, so let's see what this has to say here. Okay. The woman floating over the city in the Judgment card, upright, symbolizes that if you want true love, you need to rise above pettiness, blame, and guilt to gain a clear perspective on your situation. Don't give up. A time of reckoning brings the end of your quest for true love near. It may even come in the form of the resurrection of a former love affair. If you've been without a partner, know that you will have a relationship in a relatively short time if you do not settle for less than you deserve. Judge potential partners by what you know about yourself and your needs, not by what you used to want. Aha, did you catch that? Not by what you used to want. Stand up for yourself and your right to judge. Don't be politically correct about vital issues. By reviewing what you've been through together, the good and the bad, an existing relationship will be revitalized. Kindness and the desire to improve will prevail, leading to the resurrection of love and attraction once thought dead. Each partner will take responsibility for past mistakes and rebuild a trust and bond with each other. If an aspect of your relationship ends, that ending will also be a beginning. Face your past without fear now. Judgment can also mean that you will win a judgment against you or give up a bad habit and rise to the occasion to save a marriage or a close relationship. Avoid harsh judgments, especially about yourself. Wow. Oh my gosh. That's heavy. So For Birch there in reverse, let's take a look at that. Why do I feel like this is going to have something to do with that Judgment card? Where's my trees? Birch. Birch in reverse. Are you hanging on to things that are no longer suitable or beneficial for you? Birch reminds us that we must clean out the attics and closets before we can move into new dimensions. Spring cleaning much? Let's do it. So people and issues from your past are resurfacing now to give you the opportunity to heal them, or at least your part in them. If you don't, the new doorways will just lead you back to where you are now, and the old issues will just keep returning time and again until you do resolve them once and for all. So for some of you, this card was talking about somebody coming back from your past. Time to heal that shit and move the fuck on, you know? Like, get over it. Like, fix the issue, because it's just going to keep coming up until you solve the problem, okay? So with Strength here, with this little spinach dragon here, it's so cute. Yeah. Sometimes I really don't like the way people set up these books. Sorry, guys. Okay, here we go. Strength. So the mystical meaning on this one is, and by the way, this is on page 111 for any of you wanting to know. So the mythical meaning is, this friendly little garden dragon brings unexpected strength just when you need it the most. When you're feeling down and small, the spinach dragon lifts you up and fortifies you so that you can face any challenges with renewed vigor and confidence. Let this little green Hulk inspire you to tap into the self-empowerment waiting to be discovered. And I feel like this has to do with saying no, okay? Because it was talking about saying no is sometimes the best thing you can fucking do for people. You know, maybe you're feeling like you're being used a bit in a certain situation. It's time to put your foot down and say no. Okay, so set your intentions with your heart, with heart and soul. So let's take a look at this one. Okay. Here we go. Living a life filled with passion and purpose starts with intention. And fire signs know how to live with passion, okay? Setting an intention for how you want to feel and what you want to experience puts into motion opportunities to express your desires. Every moment of your life, you are making a choice, and your intentions set the tone for optimism and hope. Wayne Dyer said, "Our intention creates our reality," and that's true. It's easy to set an intention before a yoga class, but do you harness the power of intentional living in all areas of your life? Like setting an intention to show up as your best self for others, or intending to stay calm during a stressful situation. Remind yourself each morning that today is a new day. The dreaming and waking moment provides the perfect meditative mindset to plant your seeds of intention for the day. Try using this morning mantra. Breathe in and say, "I start my day with an open heart." Breathe out and say, "I accept with compassion everything that comes my way." So that's it for that one. Interesting stuff. Okay, guys. So that's it. That's all I'm seeing for the fire signs. Thank you so much. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for the notifications in the drop-down box. There's information on how to book a personal reading with me, plus my Patreon information, my social media information. Thank you guys so much for being with me, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye. All right, for my earth sign peeps, this is going to be your guys' readings. We're going to start off with Capricorn here and see what Capricorn has to say. So we have the Magician, and we have the Justice card. My gosh. So obviously I feel like, why do I feel like this group is definitely like working on some karmic stuff here? There's definitely something coming in that is like, I feel like the phrase "you reap what you sow" is definitely going to apply this spring for you guys. You guys have made this situation that is coming your way, and you've willed it into existence. Whether that's good or bad, that's, you know, on you guys. But it's, you know, if you're working your energy in a positive light right now, going into spring, you're going to have some very good things come your way. If you're going to, like, you know, not be so in a, you know, right state of mind, shall I say, when it comes to dealing with certain issues, if you're using your will to create some kind of drama or shit situation, then obviously you're going to reap what you sow. So this is the important thing to remember, but I feel like you definitely have all the tools to manifest stuff. And this is very mercurial energy right here, and this is Libra energy. So there is definitely a need also in this spring to maintain a level of balance in all that you do between work and play. Don't work too hard, don't play too hard. Make sure that there is an equilibrium and a definite balance. Some of you need to be working more on your masculine or feminine side, the light and the dark, you know, whatever. There's just like this need to be like very balanced, very lagom, you know, with what's going on this spring. Whatever this manifestation, I feel like it's not just because you, also for some of you who are working on specific manifestations, this manifestation is going to occur not just because you willed it to, it's more like because it's supposed to happen. Some of you could be definitely dealing with a Libra, you know, this spring. Some of you could actually be dealing with a court case. And I feel like it could work out in your favor. I want to say that some of you are like in law school or applying for law school. I feel like, and if you have been like working on trying to get into law school, you're going to do it. You're going to be accepted. So that is what I'm seeing there for the Capricorns there. Hang on, bear with me. I'm seeing what else I pick up here. I feel like some of you, you're going to be doing a lot of heavy communication here for some of you. Some of you could actually be working in some kind of communication job. Like I said, some of you could be like working in the law, law and order, could be military even for some of you. Some of you could be going into the military, or you're dealing with somebody who's in the military. Some of you, I feel like it's really important to be working on your health and fitness this spring too, because the Justice card can also indicate that. Or some of you could be getting a job in the health and fitness field. You could be working on that. Some of you could be dealing with like some heavy duty financial institutions at that time. Let's see what else. Some of you could be like trying to get a job as a teacher, or some of you are teachers. But I really feel like that the big message here for Capricorn is really, you know, watch what you wish for, because you just might get it. And also watch like what you're putting out into the world there, because whatever you're putting out, you're going to reap it in return. So make sure that you're on the up and up, okay? So for Taurus energy, let's take a look at Taurus and see what Taurus has to say. And we have the Emperor. Ooh. And we have the Strength card. Holy shit. Okay, so we have Aries and we have Leo energy here. So for Tauruses, some of you could be dealing with a boss. Some of you are going to be, you know, getting into a position where you could be working for yourself. I see, you know, some of you could be definitely dealing with the Aries and a Leo, or either or, you know. The Strength card could talk about anything where we're dealing with animals or people, okay, and we're caring for them. And something to do with, you could be getting a lot of public recognition for a job well done. For some of you, I feel like you have your own business or something. And you're going to be getting some sort of public recognition, or you're going to be in the public eye. I feel like some of you could be getting put into a head of an organization, or you're going to be getting a raise or something like this. And some of you could actually be working, you could be getting like a promotion within a government job as well, like working for a government institution or something, or organization. And I see like that you're on the up and up here, okay? like I said, and the strength card could also, some of you could be like opening your own dental practice, because the strength card could actually talk about dentists. It could talk about like, you know, being a vet too. But it's like, you know, I see that there is this definitely like doing your own thing, I feel like, and definitely being like getting some recognition for what it is that you've been doing. I want to say, for some reason, I want to say some of you are actors or actresses, and it's like you're going to get a job or get put in the public eye more. There's something to do with PR here, and it's like going to show your strengths, definitely, okay? It's also important to maintain a level of strength, okay? Because I feel like what you start now too, like this spring and going through the rest of the year, is going to last a very long time. So make sure that you're doing everything right, okay? Double check things when you're filling out paperwork and everything else too, okay? All right, so that's it for Taurus. Now I'm going to take a look at Virgo here. So let's see what Virgo energy is all about. Oh, shit. We have the Tower and we have the Seven of Swords. Shit. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. So the Seven of Swords is a tricky card, okay? Because it could mean like espionage, it could mean spying. And since we have the Tower, I honestly feel like maybe some of you are kind of digging up some dirt on some situation, and it's gonna you're gonna find out an answer, and you're gonna be like, oh shit, and you're gonna be shook to the core from what you find as you dig into this situation. Seven of Swords can also, a lot of people are like, oh, it's the thief in the night. It's somebody like ripping off your ideas, and that could happen. Some of you just be careful of your bank accounts and, make sure that you have everything secure, because somebody, for one of you, somebody could try to rip you off. Just make sure that, you are very protected. And like, if you're working on any types of creative projects or intellectual stuff, or you're doing anything with literary or anything, make sure that you are protected and that you have all kinds of, you have a lawyer to protect you, and, everything is, copacetic in that realm of things, I feel like. I feel like you guys are going to be doing a lot of mental work, okay? Like I said, some of you also could be like straight up dealing with somebody who is like a corporate spy or somebody who is a spy. This could talk about even like dealing with somebody in the Secret Service. I know that you guys might think that that sounds like fantasy or like a fucking James Bond movie, but honestly, you guys, it's really not. Especially depending on where you live, in the world and what city, okay? Especially where I live, this is not a fucking uncommon thing to deal with. Some of you could be actually like saying fuck it all and joining the military, because the Seven of Swords can indicate that, like military or army work or anything like that. But with the Tower, I mean, I'm feeling like there's some big heavy shit that's going on with Virgo this spring. Again, it's interesting because I said military, because the Tower can legit indicate military jobs, and so can the Seven of Swords. So some of you could be joining the military or getting deployed. I feel like that also with the Virgo here, and Virgos, they like to avoid confrontation. I can just keep hearing fucking Adam Sandler saying that I'm a Virgo. I avoid confrontation. So anyway, no, seriously, this literally can talk about, with the Tower card, conflict resolution. So maybe you're coming in and you're like regulating on somebody's bullshit and you are resolving some kind of conflict. This also could talk about dealing with anger management, believe it or not. Again, we have lightning showing up. This is a common thing that has been showing up all over readings I've been doing lately. So I feel like there's going to be some swift changes, some very fast changes. I feel like for some of you, you could be getting a job where you're dealing with a lot of high emotional pressure and a lot of stress. So just maintain and make sure that you are taking good care of yourself at this time and not letting things get to you so much, and, trying to, I feel like anything that's going to calm the nerves, whether it's taking long hot baths, you know, meditating, yoga, fucking running for long periods of time through beautiful trails or something, whatever it takes to ground yourself, I feel like you guys want to do that this spring for Virgo. Okay, so let's get into the oracle messages for the earth signs. And for our earth signs oracle messages, you have the jade. So this is a stone you might want to look into using and keeping on you at all times. It could bring you good luck. So let's see what came up for you guys. So we have questioning your beliefs. Interesting. We have the Sun card with support. This is the love card for you guys. We have Elm, trust, intuition. We have Broccoli Dragon with place. And then we have show off your sparkle and shine from the inside. Okay. So obviously some of you guys are going to be definitely questioning. And I feel like definitely for Virgo, this questioning your beliefs might be a big one. I feel like since we have the Strength card in Taurus, this message is definitely going to freaking really stick for the Tauruses out there. All of you definitely need to be trusting that intuition, and also for Capricorn, especially this. And I think genuinely for both of these cards, this really applies to everybody. So, but I just, all of them apply to everybody, but those cards particularly are calling to specific zodiac signs for me. God, I've been talking too much. Okay, so questioning your beliefs. Let's get into this. Where the hell is this? Here we go. Okay. Something has caused you to falter, and it seems like things are just getting too difficult. You start to examine and question your beliefs and realize that perhaps they are the source of the problem. Look at your beliefs objectively and try to identify the ones that restrict you in some way. These beliefs keep you from experiencing greater joy. We generally inherit our beliefs from our family, friends, and society. As such, we took them for granted and without question. It is now time to free yourself of the beliefs that no longer serve or support you. Pay particular attention to those beliefs that stem from fear. Do you really need these? If not, then replace these beliefs with new and loving ones. This may also be a good time to study other cultures and diversify your knowledge and awareness. Explore everything with an open mind. You will find that life is a rich and colorful tapestry of endless truths and viewpoints. So the affirmations here are, I replace all negative beliefs with new loving beliefs. I let go of the fear that no longer serves a purpose in my life. My heart and mind are open to new ideas and experiences. So then we have that Sun card, and this is definitely relating to love relationships. So I feel like for some of you, you're going to have some good sun shining down on you guys in the love sector of things. And it says, the sun has enough light and power for everyone, especially for the solar power wings of the wise scientist who has figured out how all people can fly. In ancient times, the sun was worshipped as a god, but today we know that it is just a star. In the tarot, the sun is supreme because it is a star that shines for all of us, while the star shows that we're each special in our individuality. A positive attitude will attract others to you. The sun is one of the most positive tarot cards in the deck. You will soon be flying to your destiny date with true love, maybe to a sunny tropical isle. Flirty fun, play, and romance are all indicated. There will be great fun get-togethers with family, friends, and lovers. You will have an inspired and intimate relationship based on true love and friendship. You need to share your highest qualities and achievements. Radiate who you are and what you are doing always and in all ways. Shine love on those you care about. You may be attracted to a strong paternal figure. Support all efforts of a loved one to grow. Someone is attracted to you and feels a special cosmic connection and soul response. You both can be non-judgmental, respectful, and comfortable with each other. Friendship will be a valuable asset to this relationship. Existing relationships will improve dramatically when the sun shines his grace upon them. Very interesting. So then we have Elm. And obviously you guys need to be trusting that intuition, okay? This spring for sure, because I think it's going to lead you to very positive things. With the elm here, it says, elm is one of the kindest trees. It lends its gentle strength to those who open to it, helping us to overcome exhaustion, especially that which has accumulated over great lengths of time. It helps us access more universal energies around us. This in turn stimulates our intuition, making it stronger and clearer. Elm's appearance heralds a time to trust in your intuition. Find strength in listening to your own inner voice. You are beginning to sense, feel, and even see that which has not always been visible around you and around those you deal with daily. Trust it, no matter how strange it may seem. It will prove itself out. Very interesting. And then with the broccoli dragon there, these cards are so freaking cute. I love them. All right, so broccoli dragon. And this says, the broccoli dragon reminds you to find your best place. We are not always fortunate enough to live where we truly thrive. It's time to determine where your ideal spot in the world is. This is a physical place rather than a metaphysical place. If you cannot pick up roots to move, get serious about clearing your home of unnecessary clutter. Set your mind to creating your own sacred space. So obviously some of you, if you've been considering moving, I feel like some of you are definitely being called to a specific area or a place. Some of you are applying to a job maybe in a new place, which I feel like for some of you definitely you're getting. But it's always, no matter, you know what, you want to make your home your sacred space, okay, for sure, this spring. And I feel like this definitely relates to spring cleaning. So clear out all the old muck and crap like that and start anew. So with show off your sparkle and shine from the inside, let's see what this has to say. Show off your sparkle and shine from the inside. Okay, when you stop giving a shit about others' opinions, you shine from the inside. You are meant to shine. Don't let others dull your sparkle because they're intimidated by your authenticity. People are going to judge you no matter what. They will judge you if you hate yourself, and they will judge you if you love yourself. So why not make it a little easier by being on your own team? Exactly. Make friends with your darkness so you can overcome the fear of sharing your gifts and shining your light. There you have it right there. Yep. Exactly. Don't let the little insecurities of others dull your sparkle. Shine like the star you are born to be. Exactly. So, goes on to say, when you shine from the inside, you exude an unmistakable, effortless grace. You no longer give a shit about what others think. You take responsibility to reclaim your power. You love and accept yourself for exactly who you are. You have the courage to try something new. You love and respect your body. You forgive yourself for all the bullshit you allowed. Have you been holding back or shushing your soul's voice? You are born to shine your unique sparkle magic, so stop hiding your light. If you pulled this card, it's a reminder that the world needs more of you. Now is the time to turn up your shine and step into your power because you are here to be seen. Shine, sister, shine. And shine, brother, shine for the boys out there watching this. It says, I'm meant to sparkle and shine. Fuck yes. Own it. Work it. Okay, you guys. So that's it. That's for my earth signs. And this concludes this whole reading. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notification. In the drop-down box, there's information on how to book a personal reading with me, plus my Patreon information and my social media information. Thank you guys so much for being with me, and I will catch you next time. Bye.